Since I was a child, I wanted to be a business owner. Money with Carla was the first step I took in that direction. But I had one big problem. This is episode 7 of Corporate to Creator. Problem was that after almost a year of doing this, I had made very little money. I had business expenses and I left a high-paying corporate job. So after 9 months of very little income, I finally decided that it was time to start making money and to be able to cover my expenses. I really wanted to make a living from this because I enjoyed it, I saw the need, and I really thought it's something that could make an impact. I developed my first product. It took 3 months, which was 3 very tough months with a lot of uncertainty whether it's going to work. I put so much effort into developing my first product. When I look back now and how much effort I've put in and how comprehensive it is, it's actually unbelievable what I got right during those 3 months and how valuable of a product I was actually able to develop. Because in January 2025, I had about 10,000 Instagram followers. I launched my first ever course called Invest with Confidence, which had one goal, and that was to educate people on stock market investing. And to my shock, people actually signed up. And the success of my Invest with Confidence course meant income. It also meant more work and pressure. Once I realized this could actually work, I also had to hire more people to help. And this was all in the course of 4 months. So things really very quickly changed and developed. One of the things I really struggled with is to put my focus in the right place. After launching more low-tier products, we realized that right focus at this time is probably to double down on the investing course, to improve it, but also to perhaps solve further problems in that space. So we developed the product into having more advanced tiers or offerings. After introducing that, we learned even more about what people's needs are and where the potential lies for the business. With the introduction of more tiers and a more sophisticated offering, the business's income grew, but there remained a level of uncertainty around whether people are going to continue to have this need. I just think the nature of my personality will always be afraid of what if it doesn't continue to grow, and maybe I will overcome that one day. One thing I definitely have realized is it's impossible for me to predict even what the next 6 months in this business will be. Because if you asked me 6 months ago, I would never have predicted we would be where we are now. Obviously, like way more positive than I would have thought. At this point in the business, I solved the income problem, but it definitely didn't mean smooth sailing from here. In episode 8, I share more about the challenges that we faced as a business. So follow along if you don't want to miss out.